In the shimmering kingdom of Verona, a brave mermaid named Serafina secretly longed to see the human world above. She often swam to the ocean's surface at night, gazing up at the distant lights of the kingdom of Aramor. One night, while drifting near the surface, she overheard sailors whispering that Prince Alistair, a kind but troubled young ruler, was searching for someone who truly understood the sea. Intrigued, Serafina's heart stirred. Could a human prince really care for the ocean the way she did? Determined, she descended into the forbidden abyss, a glowing trench of ancient magic. There she found the sea enchantress, Nerissa, who offered her a bargain. Legs for the price of her song, the magical voice she used to influence sea creatures. Serafina agreed. Her turquoise tail quacked with a silver light, splitting into human legs. But what price would she pay for stepping into a world she didn't belong to? Weak and disoriented, she washed ashore. The royal manor's housekeeper, Maribel, found her half-conscious near the tide pools and assumed she was a shipwrecked survivor. She quietly explained she had nowhere to go. Maribel took pity on her and brought her to the royal manor. Given a simple linen dress and the name Sarah, she worked the lowest duties, scrubbing clothes, carrying water, and tending gardens. Every splash of water tugged at her heart. She first met Prince Alistair when she stopped a group of noble bullies from tormenting an old fisherman. The prince watched her courage with fascination. He asked her name, and she bowed awkwardly. Sarah, Your Highness. But what if the prince discovered who she really was? Would he fear her or fall for her? The more time they spent together, the more Serafina realized Alistair wasn't like the other surface dwellers. He loved stories of sea creatures, protected the coral reefs, and dreamed of uniting land with ocean. One evening, the wicked noblewoman, Lady Caldra, is jealous of Sarah's growing closeness to the prince. She followed her into the forest, and there she witnessed Sarah speaking with water sprites, her fingers glowing aqua. Enraged, she plotted to expose her. The next morning, Caldra accused Sarah of sorcery before the entire court. Alistair stepped between them, defending her. But Caldra insisted on proof. Would Sarah be forced to reveal her mermaid form? And if she did, would Alistair stay or turn away like the others? Panicked and cornered, Seraphina fled toward the ocean cliffs. Alastair chased after her, demanding the truth, not with anger, but with aching fear of losing her. Tears shimmered in her eyes as she stepped into the waves, her legs glowing and dissolving into her shimmering turquoise stain. Alistair froze, stunned, not with horror, but awe. Caldra ordered the guards to seize the creature, but Alistair shielded Seraphina with his own body. With a fierce declaration, he proclaimed her his chosen partner and future queen. But Seraphina could not bear to bring danger to the Sea Kingdom, so she dove beneath the waves, disappearing into the deep. Days later, Alastair stood on the shoreline alone, whispering her name into the tides. His voice traveled deep into Verona, reaching Seraphina's heart. Moved by his devotion, the Sea Queen granted Seraphina temporary legs, but only if Alastair proved his love by helping save the coral reefs. He worked tirelessly, side by side with merfolk and humans alike, restoring life to the sea. When he finished, the Sea Queen bestowed a gift, not just legs for Seraphina, but the magic for her to shift between worlds freely. Seraphina walked out of the waves, shimmering with confidence. Alastair ran to her, lifting her into a joyful spin as the kingdom cheered. And so, the mermaid who once disguised herself as a servant became the queen who changed two worlds forever. Sometimes we lose pieces of ourselves trying to fit into someone else's world. But the right people will love us for who we truly are. True connections never require us to shrink, hide, or trade away the parts of ourselves that make us whole. When we forget our own worth, life has a way of reminding us that authenticity is our greatest strength. And those meant for us will meet us where we are, without asking us to become someone else. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.